Okay guys, today's video is going to be on the Viavi 8800SX and using the track and generator function to sweep antennas with a return loss bridge. So starting off with, we got the standard hookup on our return loss bridge to the generator and antenna ports. And before I do any kind of return loss bridge, always get a reference sweep from something that's a known good. This is a crystal filter that I use, and with a 50 ohm dummy load attached to it, and it gives a very distinct return loss when you look at it, and it's kind of a good reference point for me. And I'm going to screw it in here. You can already see on the screen there. It's a very particular pattern to it, and so I'm going to go into looking at that real quick, and then after we look at that, I'm going to connect this VHF mobile antenna that's on a mag mount here, and we're going to look at it just like we would look at in a vehicle. So, let me start. I need to move this out of the way over here because it's too close for interference purposes. So let's get that moved out of the way. And now let's take a look on the Viavi itself here. Yeah, so this is my crystal filter, and it has a very distinct kind of like a triple tooth return here. So anytime I get this display, I know I'm good to go to look at anything else. So let me go ahead and get this off of here and get the VHF antenna connected. That's what we'd be looking at in the field here. Okay, and let me come up here and set some frequencies here. So we're going to go 155 megahertz to start the center. We'll go a span of 40 megahertz, and there's a nice antenna there. And now if we come over and go over to our control, we can set our reference level to -20. There we go, and bring it up. So there's our mobile antenna there, and just to go over real quick, they have the thing here for the points, and it's just the difference is the sampling. It's so 100 points is less samples, but it's faster. And the other extreme would be 400 here, which is a slower response, but a lot more accurate as far as getting the nitty-gritty details. So all the other features as far as the scale and the levels and everything are all real standard. On the markers, they have it's just a matter of getting in here and playing with it. You can get in here, and so we're going to add a marker here, and if we come over here and let's say we want to find out what the center of our dip is here, we can do a dip to, let's see if we can have to drag it down here. There it is. Peak to valley. Anyway, I saw a video on it, and I'll attach that video on it. It's a matter of just getting in here and playing with it as far as getting these different features. It's kind of it's not the friendliest of a marker screen, I will say that, but it gets you where you need to go. And then last but not least is your capture screen here, and this is where if you wanted to now snap a picture of it, you could do the store trace here and look at it later on, recall it, to compare it to see, let's say, you did an antenna last year and now you're looking at it again, and it's like, okay, yeah, obviously something happened to it because it's no longer what it was. But that's the that's the overall use of it. I am fond of it as far as its simplicity, and they did take a lot of things away that would otherwise be confusing. I gotta say that, but yeah, they get a thumbs up from me. But um, I hope you all got something out of this and this helps. So, all right, we'll talk to you soon.